Yeah. No, they said. Yeah, yeah. They said they want to hear it. Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, they said they want to hear it. So I'm gonna have to tell them. Hey, yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. 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 Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. So let me go ahead. Yeah, cause I'm recording right now. So let me go ahead. All right. All right. All right. Bet, 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 bet. Yeah, I was just capping. I wasn't really on the phone. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy SME, and I'm back in the building with another one for y'all. So today, I know what y'all here for. Y'all see the title? Y'all know what y'all here for. That's why y'all clicked on the video. Appreciate that. Before we even get into it, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell and turn on all post notifications so you guys are always updated for every video I post. So now that we got that situated, we here to talk about how I lost my V card. Yep, that's this what y'all wanted to hear. So I put a question sticker on Instagram for y'all to comment what story y'all wanted to hear, and you guys gave me some selections, and I picked the most common ones, and then I put them on polls to see what you guys wanted really uh, hear. So this the one y'all chose. Y'all nosy? No. But yeah, so this the one y'all chose, so we're just gonna get right into it. Um Oops, it's not kicking my tripod and stuff. Hold on. Just got the new tripod and stuff. Make sure everything good. Alright, we Gucci. Alright, there we go. So I got the new ring light. Pretty sure y'all can tell by the reflection in my glasses and stuff. So I got this ring light so I can have better lighting and stuff while I'm recording videos and stuff. And I actually like it. I really do like it. It's nice and stuff. So anyway, so how me and this girl met. Start off just like that. How we met. Basically, we met at school. We went to school together, and we got introduced through a friend of the group, a friend of like the group, and she came up to the group with one of our friends, and that's how she got introduced to everybody, and basically that same day, so she's hanging with a friend, and it looked like they had something. It kind of looked like they had something going on, but so I was looking. I was like, okay, they probably got something going on, and everything. Cause I looked down, like, she's really pretty and stuff like that. She's really pretty and everything and stuff. But I'm like, you know, I let you know it's like I'll let them, let them do their thing. Like, I'm not trying to intervene on nothing. Like, somebody already got something else going and stuff like that. It's like I'm not about to, like, no, I'm good. Like, I'm straight. I'm chilling. So I honestly wasn't even expecting to like talk talk to her much or intervene except on some high and by type stuff. Like, oh, what's up? Like, you with the group now, and so like you hanging with the group and stuff now. Like, on some like, hey, what's up and stuff like that, or like talk to her like while we in the group and stuff. We all decide to go get some food. We all decided to go get some food that same day, and we all walk into the shopping center that's up the street from the school, and while we get there, like when we get there and we walking up to one of the food spots, uh, she turns around and she starts and she starts talking to me and stuff, and I'm like, at first I was like, okay. And she was like, oh, I want to show you like my Halloween. And she was like, oh, I want to show you what I wore for last Halloween and stuff. And I'm just like, you know, that's random, but you know, it's like, okay, cool. Um, it's like, you know, it's random, but it's like, okay, cool. We're in March, you know, like, you know, what you wore in February. It's like, I mean, in February. We're in March and showing what you wore in October. It's like, okay, cool, it's cool. So, you know, she showed me her little Harley Quinn outfit and stuff like that. You know, it was cool and everything. You know, she pulled that off. She did that. You know, props to her. She did that. Um, but yeah, so that was the first little, like, you know, our first little interaction. It's nothing crazy, you know. So I'm just like, okay, cool. She's showing Halloween costumes, whatever, you know, cool. Um, and I told, and then I told, um, like I try, cause I'm like, we had everybody in the group, or almost everybody in the group, like, you know, has a way of communicating with each other and stuff like that. Uh, just in case, you know, we decide to, you know, like, oh, if like some people go on a food run, and oh, if somebody wants some or something, we can contact them and stuff like that. It's this and that. Or if we all trying to do like a big group activity together and stuff, uh and we can all get in contact with each other and stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, she gonna be part of the group then. We can get her, like, have a way of contacting her, you know. So I tried to get, get, because I forgot to get her contact information before she had left. So I told our friend, I said, yo, can you give her, because you have my Instagram, you have hers. Can you send her my stuff? Like, can you send her my stuff? Um, or can you send me like hers, like, you know? And they didn't for, you know, they didn't for whatever reason. I don't get into that. But the next day, I told her, I was like, hey, did so and so give you my contact, give you my Instagram? And then she was like, nah. So I was like, okay, cool. I was like, okay, cool, it's whatever. I'm not tripping. And then she gave it to me right there on the spot. She gave me her Instagram and her Snapchat. So I was like, okay, cool. So now I have a way of contacting you, whatever. So now I'm chilling. Right? This the same day. So now I'm chilling. I'm at the table, and it's it's funny because, so I'm sitting chilling at the table, like, you know, while we all sitting at a group and stuff, and we all in the staff lounge. We're not in the student lounge, we're in the staff lounge on this day. Because sometimes they let us be in there and stuff like that. So we in there, we all chilling. We had our, we in there, we chilling. And she sits next to me. While the other friend in our group that I think a lot of people thought, they were like they were talking or something like that. But I thought they were talking and stuff like that, but I guess not. So because as I'm sitting there and I'm just like watching a video on my phone, like minding my own business, like, just chilling. And she starts kind of just like, and she starts just kind of like rubbing on my beard and stuff, like excuse me, like, mind you, I'm not like talking to her. Like, I got her contact information or whatever and stuff like that, and I'm just sitting here minding my own business, is watching a video, and she just starts playing with my beard, like, out of nowhere. She just goes like this, like, and I'm like this, and I'm like, you good? But the funny part about it is that another girl in the group was sitting across from me. Another girl in the group, my friend that's sitting across from me, she looking directly at me because she was watching something on her phone too. And so we both like looking at our phone, and then we both look up because she started like, like she started playing with my beard and stuff. So my other friend, she looks up and she looks at me and she start going like, oh, she start going like, oh, like, oh, like, and uh, I'm looking back at her and I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, she just started playing with my beard and stuff. So then I look over at her and I'm like, you good? Like, I'm like, are you good? Like, was there something in my, like, I'm like, oh, it was something in my beard? Like, oh, thank you. And she's like, nah. And she's like, nah, you know, I just like it. And I'm like, thank you. I'm like, that's cool. I'm like, that's cool, And then the other friend that was sitting next to her, that was looking at me. He was looking at me, and he was like, all right, bro. And I'm just like, nigga, I'm I'm like, she just likes my beard. Like, I'm like, okay, she just likes my beard. I'm like, okay, cool. Um, but then I'm like, but the way she was doing it, it wasn't like she was just like, oh, I like your beard, and then she just went like that. Like, nah, she was like literally like going like this, like she was caressing my beard and stuff. It was like, so I'm like, okay, this might be. I'm like, I'm not trying to think too much of this, but it might be a little something to it. So I said, aren't you in like, I was like, aren't you in so and so like a thing or something? Like, aren't y'all talking or something? And she's like, nah. And she's like, nah, we just friends. And so I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, shoot, the door is open right there. So I'm like, okay, shoot. So, then that's when we kind of really started, like talking from there. Like we just started talking from there, and for like those, I want to say, a few like for those like for that amount of time we were talking, from the time we started talking to when we did what we did, things just kept like going like this, like it, like you could like you could tell that okay, all right, this is leading somewhere. She was feeling me, I was feeling her, stuff like that. And then we actually like, and then quarantine happened, and it was like dang, bro, like dang. But we kept on talking. Like we would FaceTime each other, and we would talk on the phone for like hours a day and stuff like that. So we was we was just like it was like leading up to that moment and stuff. And then we finally got to that day. And um, she wanted me to go, and she wanted me to go with her to pick up. She wanted me to go with her to pick up some stuff. So from the school, because she had, I guess, supplies that she needed to pick up for one of her classes. So she wanted me to go with her. So I went with her up to the school to get the stuff. And and yeah, so I helped her with her stuff, and we went back. Like, obviously, I'm helping her with her stuff, so we went back to her spot. Like, we went back to her house, and from there, we was chilling. We was watching like put on Netflix. You feel me? Like, put on Netflix, put on a show, watching the show and stuff like that. And so me, I'm not trying to force, like, I don't like to force the issue, like you don't ever want to force the issue, so I'm just being cool, being like, being smooth with it, like just being cool. So I go in, you know help her with her stuff, bring it in the house and stuff like that. And then she's like, oh yeah, just sit down, make yourself comfortable, I'm gonna go put this stuff up and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm sitting down, I'm watching the TV and stuff like that. I put on Netflix, I'm watching the show, I'm just chilling. And then she comes back out, like changed, like she changed her whole fit. Like, I'm like, she went from her clothes that she wore to something a little more comfortable, and oh, so I'm like, you went and changed and stuff. I'm like, okay, she at her house, she can do that. She can do that. Obviously, she can do whatever she wants. She at her house. You feel me? So she went and she got changed. Like, and mind you, I'm still sitting on the opposite side. Like, I'm sitting on the couch, I'm just like chilling. I'm watching TV. I'm just like this. And then she comes in and she sits down. And she gonna tell me like, why am I sitting far away? Like, I was like, girl, I said, girl, you, I was sitting where I was sitting already. Like, you knew where I was sitting, and you went and sat across the way. Like, you went and sat over there. Nobody told you to go sit over there. You could have came and sat where I was sitting if you wanted, you know, like just little stuff like that. Like, just little stuff like that. Um. So she was like, um, we sitting right there. We sitting right there on the couch, like chilling and stuff, getting all comfy and stuff. And next thing I know, we start like, we start like goofing around. We started goofing around, and and all that. Like, we start goofing around and stuff, and then one thing led to another. Next thing I know, it's full blown. Next thing you know, it's about that time, and I'm just like, I'm like, oh snap, I'm like, oh snap, I'm like, oh snap, I'm like, bro, this mess happened. I'm like, okay, I'm like, all right, swag. I'm like talking to myself. I'm like thinking to myself. I'm like, all right, swag. I'm like, all right, swag. This mess. I'm like, it's happening. It's about that time. Like, it's about that. It's about that time. That's all. Oh snap, bro. I'm just thinking like what I was thinking in that moment, and I'm just like, bro, like, is this is really happening right now? Um, so I'm like, but on the outside, obviously, I'm calm, cool, and collected. You feel me? So I'm like, it's like J Cole, hey, it's like J Cole, it's like J Cole's song, bruh. Like J Cole's song, bruh. And and what you call it? In his mind, and I ain't never did this before now. Oh snap! Oh man, but keeping yourself calm and collected and stuff. So I'm over here, while we getting into the action and stuff, little, like y'all know, little foreplay here and there and stuff like that. Doing little thing, to amp up, and it's, you know, but mm, but I will say, like that first time, we almost got caught. Like, we almost got caught. So we had stopped. So basically, that first time when we were, because we were getting into the action and everything and stuff like that. We were getting into the action and everything, but we had stopped because we almost got caught. Um, we almost got caught we almost got caught by one of her family members. So that was like, oh snap. So we basically, we chilled for the rest of the day, like for the rest of the day that I was over there. Like, for the rest of the day that I was over there and that we were hanging out, we chilled and stuff like that. Still kind of, doing little things here and there and stuff like that. But it wasn't until the next time I went over. It wasn't until the next time that I went over, because we were like, because what we did do, I guess, hey, she wanted to continue. Obviously, I wanted to continue too. And you know, she was like, when can you come over again and stuff like that. So I'm like, so I was like, oh, this date and stuff. So then I went back. And that time it was no interruptions. Yeah, it was no interruptions. It was no interruptions. I was like, she wrote me. Like, oh snap. So okay, all right. So it was no interruptions, and we legit full blown every, everything. And then your boy went like this to his V card. Went like that. That went that way. It went. It gone. That it, ain't got it no more. Ain't got it no more. You know? And so and a lot of times people ask, oh well, do you regret it? This and that. No. It no. So that's what I had to say to that question. You know, to people that asked that will ask to this video. You know, no, I don't regret it. You know, and no, yeah, cause no, me and that person we're not together. We're not together. We're still friends. We're still friends and stuff like that. You know, we still cool with each other. We still check in on each other. Still, you know, we still talk to each other and stuff like that. You know, you know, hang out when we can and stuff like that. But yeah, no, we good. But yeah, no, I'm still single. You know, not in a relationship or anything like that. But yeah, we still cool. Me and her still cool. So we still good friends and stuff like that. So yeah. And that's basically about it. Dang, hey, this is about 20. It's about 20 minutes. This video is about 20 minutes. So you know, hey, sorry it ran long, but I like to get into the details when I tell a story. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment, share. Guys, please share the videos. You guys share the videos, it helps the channel grow. Comments and likes help the channel out so much. Like, you guys really don't understand. That's why you see a lot of influencers on YouTube always like, you know, try and push the narrative, you know, like and comment on the videos, because it helps the YouTube algorithm push the videos. So if you guys want to help the channel out, help me grow, help me keep growing, then just like the video. Like, it's all you gotta do is just tap the like button. It's not, you know, it's not hard. You know, you just tap the like button, leave a comment. You know, even if it's just an emoji, like a thumbs up or something, or if you want to have a if you want to write a full-blown comment, those are appreciated too. You know, just do that and share the videos to your family, your friends. You know, let people know. System went on rest mode. You know, let people know about the channel. You know what I'm doing over here. But other than that, catch you guys later. It's your boy SME signing out. Have a blessed day. Peace.